In today's clip, I'm going to talk about some common items or expenses that I basically stopped buying entirely, more or less. So check it out and let me know whether you have some groups of items that similarly can be cut without much mental effort. Heyo, Zenpak here. Another day not working for the man. Alright, today's topic is one of my favorite things to talk about, things that I don't buy. Okay. First, let me be clear, I don't look at any of these items as any kind of deprivation, because for one reason or another, I just don't see them as needs anymore. And I'm not saying that I'll never, ever buy them ever again, so I'll note my caveat or exception to each one as I go along. Okay. So, expense number one, clothes. Caveat would be, of course, unless I'm replacing basics, in which case I go to Uniqlo these days. I think that's reasonable. But fashion trends are behind me. I mean, I've had more than a decade to accumulate. And boy, I have done so in the past. Okay, you can see my outfits doing these videos. So at this point, I consider clothes a moot point, right? I have a lot of nice clothes, and unless I become super buff or change sizes dramatically in the near future, yeah, I'm not gonna need to upgrade my wardrobe. Number two, cars. I have had cars in the past, both used, but honestly now that I'm in fire mode, why bother with my own car? My wifey still has one, and I think that's fair. She still has a regular job, and we do live in a red state in middle America, but no need for two cars, okay? Caveat here is I might get a scooter or a moped of some sort. Or hey, if my YouTube channel blows up for some reason, maybe I'll get a car as a pure vanity piece again. I say again because my second car was already a vanity piece, all right? But on a regular basis, no. Cars could be a huge drain of resources and also just worries, right? You have to think about it. So why bother? I'm lazy. I don't want to think about things that I don't have to think about. So unless you love automobiles and, you know, car tuning and all that jazz, just no need for it. Okay. Number three, organic vegetables. Yeah, this is just a marketing scheme. Okay, even the store that invented the term to begin with, that's Whole Foods, has admitted that organic doesn't really mean much, right? There's no consistent definition at all in the industry, so I don't bother with it. Now, to be fair, this trend is so popular that these days, sometimes I can't even find a regular version of a vegetable, only the organic, okay? I think in that case, personally, I think it's okay, because honestly, I just don't really want to spend that much brain power thinking about a slightly upgraded cost for propagandized vegetables, right? No caveats here. I truly believe this is just advertising, and I'm very sad that most people don't seem to realize that, okay? Number four, gym memberships. Wow, this one's a cliche, isn't it? I think there was an episode on Friends about how hard it is to quit gym members. No, quit gyms. And hey, I might not look it, but I did go to the gym, paid for it in the year past. Look, I think this is more justifiable in a more dense city where you could be motivated to go before or after work, only if the location is convenient, either close to your home or close to your work, right? The reality is that for most of us, we try to justify costs like, well, if I paid for it, then surely I wouldn't let it go to waste, okay? But does reality really work like that? I would suggest you just try it, okay? And I'm not talking about if you join a gym in month 1, 2, 3, I'm sure you're gonna go, okay? I'm talking about what happens after month 6 through 12 or after, right? I am someone who loves to think of expenses in terms of utility rate, like how often am I using the product. So as soon as I realized that I was only going to the gym like once a week, the cost simply cannot be justified, okay? You want to get fit, there's tons of exercises that you could do at home with some free weights or just your body weight, to be honest. No caveat here, as this type of recurring payment, really, they're the worst, okay? You don't need it, you can cut it, okay? And finally, number five, alcohol. I meant, wait, alcohol at bars for the sake of socializing. There's a bunch of conditions there, okay? Well, this one, obviously, pandemic helps drive that really out the window. But also because, I found my lovely wifey, okay? So now I feel literally no need to go socialize outside. I mean, outside of the home, with the help of alcohol. To be clear, there's lots of caveat to this one, okay? So pandemic drinking at home, definitely still a thing. And honestly, I just wouldn't give up alcohol, right? Like, give me a break. This is adult entertainment at its rawest. Come on, guys, you didn't think I was gonna give up alcohol, did you? I also think it's really totally fine to use this common social lubricant, okay? I'm not the type of person to tell you, hey, you gotta stop drinking in order to save money. That's just silly advice, okay? Who cares if you have money if you're never happy? Okay? Let me be clear, I'm not saying that only drinking will make you happy, but it sure can help. To those of you who are of age, I'm pretty sure you'd agree with me. Okay. Thanks, guys. Let me know in the comments as to what you have cut out of your budget that you don't look at as deprivation, right? But simply as something that you can do to help you along your FIRE journey. Check out some other videos up in the corners. See ya.